excuse my yellow pad, but this is the way we began. Okay? It's good to be here to visit you today and among so many familiar faces. And I appreciate the fact that Harry gave me a month's notice, because many of you probably know that this is where I acquired the name Big Mama. So I've been on a diet, okay? Hey, Larry. My husband, John, would be here with me today, but our 8-year-old granddaughter, the youngest one, is spending a week with us, and when she said she would like to come because she could entertain, I decided it's probably best for her to stay home. When I first began, John said to me, "Oh me, Frankie, you will not be happy until there's a bus stop on every corner in Rutherford County." And while a lot of good things happened during the years that I was at Transit, we never made a stop on every corner. However, as I see transit vans around this county, the public stops, and you go to the laundry, and you take people to the grocery store, and I read that you have plans to provide transportation to the equestrian center and other things. I just want to tell you that I applaud you. You current drivers may see this white-haired lady. Sometimes she waves or she smiles. It's because she looks at you and thinks, did I hire them? I can't really remember. I believe this phrase was used first in a song back in the late 80s, and then it was later used by the cigarette maker, I believe Virginia Slim. But you know, you've heard the phrase, you've come a long way, baby. And this is certainly true of Rutherford County Transit. When I began with transit in August of 1993, it was me and the drivers. We shared the building with recreation, maintenance, and the county garage. We had 8 or 10 old vans, and well, they were vans. Okay, they were kept running, weren't they, Larry? Okay, and a couple of lift vans, and we had no computer. Matter of fact, we didn't even have a file cabinet. We kept our routes and all of our information in boxes underneath the desk. We occupied a single office in that single area. And when Anita first came to work as a JTPA student, one place we had to put her was a desk by the side of the vending machine in the hall. And that's where she began working. But thanks to the dedication and the hard work and the vision of a lot of people in this county and the county commissioners, this self-funded Department of County Government, and I hope that's the way it still is, and we made sure that everyone knew that we made our way, thanks to the state and other programs, that because of it, this program has grown and thrived. Now, among these folks, and some of them probably aren't here, but I want to give you their names, was Marion Michaelove, who was the chairman of the first female commissioner in Rutherford County, and she was the chairman of the Rutherford County Transit Board of Directors. Judy Toney, who was the head of Vocational Workshop, our largest client. John Condry, who was a visionary, he said he hired good people to step back. He believed it could happen, and he helped with the planning, and he was the visionary because he knew the value of transportation in this large county, covering, what is it, more than 500 and something square miles. Takes you a long time to get from here to there. So he had a great deal of vision there. We think about people like Penny Davis, who was then the DSS director, and who struggled with us through the process, and we'll have to call it the process, of implementing Medicaid transportation. Is that right, Vic? Yes. Okay, it was a process. Sybil Walker at the senior center, who was always most cooperative. And then there were the folks who supported us as support staff through the growing pains. There was Rob Bowl. I don't see him today, but he taught this English teacher how to do an annual budget, and that is it's a major undertaking, okay? There are people like Gail Strickland and Rhonda Jolly who helped transit enter the computer age once we got our first computer. We put our routes on Excel because that's all we had and all we knew. We didn't know anything else. We did pretty well, didn't we, Anita? Okay. There are people like Philip Bailey and Larry here who kept those vans running. They'd say, "What do you want now, Big Mama?" And they kept them running. And these were the people who helped make transit a success. But then there were people too, like the real glue of the operation, folks like Anita, who helped create Transit's first computerized billing system. Before that, it was done on this yellow legal pad. Quite an undertaking too. We had then people who were there then and are still here, or they've recently retired. We had Mary Lou, and we have Shannon, and we have Teresa, and we have Gail, and they've invested a lifetime in helping others in Rutherford County to get from here to there. And then we have other people whose names, I can't remember them all, but I think about Bobby, some of you will know, Bobby and Joy and Melanie and Charles and Hannah and Buck and Leanne, and these are just a few. There were a lot of other people, and I don't know your names, but I see those black shirts, and I know you're part of that crew too. Today in 2015, Rutherford County is closer to a bus stop on every corner than I ever dreamed possible in August of 1993 when I came here and said, "Oh my, what have I done?" Okay, we've come a long way, you've come a long way, and during this 25th anniversary, I celebrate your continued progress and congratulate each of you on your commitment to serving the people of Rutherford County. And I say, let's give all of you a hand.